Hello folks, this is your friend and your host Normandie Junction again, welcome you back to another episode of Building the Olympic / Titanic in Minecraft on a scale of 4 to 1. And in today's episode we're going to be going to the bowels of the stern again, we're going back to the all-up deck and we're going to be doing the refrigerated cargo area and obviously cargo shaft number 5 because we finished 6 in the last one, so now we're going to do number 5 guys. Okay, so I'm going to make my way down there now. But before I begin, once again, thank you to all my subscribers who have joined me. You guys are awesome. And the ones who are sticking with me, you guys are also awesome. And like I say, for any potential future ones as well, you guys are awesome too. So like I said, before I begin once as well, thank you to, like I say, for all the support. It is very much appreciated. But once again, folks, if you want to use any of my videos, just leave a link or name description in your projects. Like I say, it is free, but it does take a lot of my free time getting this done. Okay, so like I say, that's all you need to do, folks. Okay, so once again, come back to the all-up deck. Now, there is a little work to do before you actually start the tutorial video. Do you remember in the last episode before, I asked you to put down the all-up deck up to frame 111, which is here, just behind the white quartz block. You now need to do the same again. Okay, so you need to do it, if you just want to do this far, up to frame number 93 of the stern. But you can take it all the way up to frame number 71. Okay, so you can do the bottom of the all-up deck and the top of the all-up deck. Okay, I am still finished the all-up deck there first, but this is the entire area. Let's go say that we're going to give access to cargo hatches number 4. You know, those 2 hatches on both sides of the stern, which will be up here. More refrigerated cargo storing spaces area, but like I say, this will be the basically the big freezer here, which is what we're going to be doing. So once again, get your smooth quartz slabs, put down a floor, and do the same for the roof. Okay, but it should already be there because that's the bottom of deck G, isn't it? Okay, so like I say, let's get this. You do need to do a bit of work before we get started. And like I say, underneath this deck area here, there'll be obviously the propeller shaft areas. I forgot that circuit breakers. Forgot what they were called now. There's like 6 motors. It'll come to me before the end of the video. But once again, folks, that's just a little job you got to do before we start. But let's get cracking here. So once again, here's the main cargo hatch of number 5. Okay, so come to the corners and take all the 4 posts down to the floor. Okay, and once you're done, I've already done it, but like I say, you just join the 2 pillars with the floor with the quartz blocks. Okay, what I mean, like I say, is take away those and just join them all up. You won't have to do it on the frames because, like I say, that frame is 102 and this one's 107. Okay, so let's come up to the top here, take all the way down. Okay. And the same for this corner as well. Take it all the way down. Okay, there you go. Okay, so what you need next is your light grey concrete. Come over to the port side, like I say, if that's the stern, that's the bow, and just put down 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Light grey, 1, 2, 3. Not light grey, just normal grey. So I'm still confused by the colours of these blocks. Okay, so that is your doorway here. There's a doorway here to the hatch. And then you just fill out the rest. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay. And what you need to do next, just turn right. And after that, you just need to put down 5 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And get your grey concrete block as well. 1, 2, and 3. This is another door. And once again, get another 5 blocks down. 1, 2, 3, 3. Start again. 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so we're back in the center now. Okay, now all we need to do now is join up the rest. So take this all at the back, take it all the way across, and there's going to be another doorway here because again, this side for the refrigerated area. So once again, it's a 1, 2, 3, 3, and 4. Grey concrete, 1, 2, 3, light grey, and take it all the way across, and just join up the room like so. Okay, there's only one doorway here because they say this is more going to be refrigerated area space. And all you need to do now is from this quartz corner block here, put down a grey concrete block and take it all the way up to frame 93. Go all the way across, as so. Okay, till you hit the area, turn inwards. Basically, we're going to go to the centre here. And once again, you need to put down 5 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then grey, 1, 2, and 3. And then join all the way up to the centre. Now, there's only one doorway on this side here. Okay, so like I said, this is all spare refrigerator storage space because obviously they have to keep food cold, keep it fresh, and the best thing you have to do to keep it fresh is you freeze it. So all the food you put in your fridge, of course, I think you should all know that. So frame 93, so all you need to do now is take these light grey concrete blocks, take them to the side, And once again, folks, for your walls, I'm doing the pattern like we do last time. Like I say, if you just want to keep yours grey or any colour you wish, that's absolutely fine. Okay, so, but once again, I have done this. So I'll leave the bottom 3 light grey, and then I get the black, which I haven't got, so I'll just put in grey concrete for now. 1, 2, and 3. There's no portholes because obviously we're underneath the water line. Okay, so and the rest, I just do white concrete. So that's 1. Ooh, trigger happy tonight. 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, and the rest I've already done. There you go. So that's the pattern. And obviously as well, if you see any smooth stone, folks, if they are exposed, just remove it and replace it with a quartz block. Okay, like I say, that's what we need to do now. As long as you don't go into the red crimson plant blocks, you know, you're going to go into the water, aren't you? Okay, so carrying on. So this area here, we just need to do an interior wall now because also we're doing the hatch. Once again, get your normal grey terracotta. I'm going around the entire, all the lines of the quartz blocks of each individual deck. Just put these down. Okay. So I'll just do there 1, and I'll do the rest. I'll do copy and paste to speed things along. Okay, and let me just get my magic tools. Okay, there we go. So copy it, and then take it upwards. I love this tool. Take it all the way up to the top. How many more to go? How many more to go? Just 1 more before we hit the hatch. There we go. Brilliant. Okay, so that's all done now. So next thing you know, we're just going to close in the walls. Okay, and then we'll do these walls here as well. Like I say, it's this one of these areas I thought we'd get out of the way. Because like I say, you might fall asleep or something like that. Okay, so once again, where the doorway is, like I said, because it's going to be on the inside. Okay, we're going to work our way upwards. Now, this wall here towards the bow, we could just fill it all in with white terracotta. Take it all the way up to the top. But I say I'll just do the copy and paste method again. So let's fill that in. There we go. Make sure I pick the right block and fill it in. There we go. So next thing I know I can do, I'll just come across here, make sure everything's lined up nicely. Copy it and go upwards. Okay, that's that one done. Once again, if you don't have this tool, folks, so unfortunately it is going to be a bit of a long build for you. But like I say, this is a long build. So we're going to go all the way there. Okay, so there are some decks now. You might have forgotten this, like from part 1, there are some decks that are like 10 blocks high, or I think 2 or 11 blocks high. I can't really remember. But not every deck is the same. Okay, so once again, terracotta. Let's fill these in. Okay, all the way across. So there we go. So we just need to do the other side now, the stern section of this wall. In fact, what I can do, I wonder if it'll let me copy these many blocks, because I know there's a limit sometimes. Just bear me 1 second, just to speed things up. So that's the top one, go all the way down. I think it will let me. I'll see what happens. You can only try. You're not going to get anywhere if you don't try. So come backwards, pull that onto the grey terracotta. Hope I've lined it up nicely. There we go. Yay, brilliant, excellent. Right, so we just need to do the side walls now. We've got to put another ladder in like before. Okay, so I just got to remember which side it's on. I think it is the right hand side. Okay, so once again, white terracotta. The only wall, because you remember last time, because of the there was some what do you call it again, open grating or something like that. Yeah, this section here. So I'll copy and paste this as well. Okay, so once again, if you bear with me, okay, it's going to be on E deck, Eve Echo. So the top one here is C, D, and E. So this is E deck, and it's going to be on the port side. So this is the section here. I'll put a little block to remind me. That's going to be open. Okay, so that's what. In fact, what we can do, we can just copy and paste this now, can't I? So let me just go copy that block, because I know the hatches are the same length. I think they were. But it would speed things up. I'm going for speed now, my videos. Okay, that's brilliant. So that's to say that's all you need to... it's not the same size. Look there, just at the corner, just there. Alright, so I'll undo that. Okay, so once again, we'll have to do it by hand. But once again, get your white terracotta. Bear me 1 second. going across. Put down 2 rows. Now I will need the black concrete for this and the beams, so bear with me 1 second. So black concrete. Okay, not black screen. There we go, black concrete. I'll put that on. Put that on there. What else do we need? The beam, the oak beam. Okay, beam, 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 beam. There it is. So to keep away, folks, like I say, I've got to get this right so I can get rid of the terracotta now. Right, okay, that's absolutely fine. Right, so now at the bottom, light grey concrete on this side of E deck, on the port side, followed by black concrete. I can get rid of the, you can get rid of the quartz blocks at the edges there, guys. Okay, so 1 there and a 1 there, and go all the way across. Okay. So now, what we need to do is get our beam, start at the right, go all the way up to the top. Okay, I just want to make sure I've got to get this all right, because I think we're going to be 1 out. Okay, that's all there. So, give a gap of 1, give a gap of 1, gap of 1, gap of 1, gap of 1, gap of... Oh no, it's right. Strange. Very strange. Okay, so what we'll have to do then, folks, is join up all the beams. Go all the way to the top. Make sure I've got all this right. Okay, and then put a beam going across at the top as so. Okay, and then leave a gap of 1 at the top. Like I say, start the right here. So do the top 1, gap of 1, and put this one on here. Put a beam going across. Okay, if you don't have the beam blocks, like I say, you could just use normal quartz blocks, oak blocks, normal standard blocks, any one you like. Okay, or even use the fences as well. Okay, so I'll go all the way to the top. There we go. Alright, that's done. Okay, so we're going to come back down now. So yep, that is all nicely done. In fact, I've done it wrong. Like I said, I've totally forgot about the grey block at the top. Hey, so what I'll do, copy and paste. Okay, I'll bring it all down by 1. So copy it, come down by 1. Okay, and then get your light grey concrete, take away that. So you want to be a Normandie Junction video, at least 1 mistake. Well, more than 1. And then I'll get rid of those middle ones. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Right, we are done now this time. Yep, okay, so that is all. So we can just fill out the rest of these walls now. Okay, I'll do that in the jump cut. Like I said, there's no point me watching you do it. So let's come back down to the floor now. Once again, do a black concrete, go all the way around the inside of the perimeter, because this is where the terracotta is going to land. Okay, so let's just do a perimeter down here. Okay, and then you're going to need red concrete, which I just realised I got rid of. But we'll stick with terracotta, where your doorway is on this side. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. In fact, is that red? No, it's white concrete. White terracotta. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, same again side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And go across. Okay, so that's your doorway there, and to repeat the pattern with white concrete on the grey concrete line. Okay, so let's get that all done there now. Okay, so that's that doorway done. Same again for this one. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. But to take it all the way to the top. There we go. So that's white concrete on the grey line. Okay, and then get your terracotta. And just go around the inside. Okay, so that's there done. Alright, so that's that section now done. So I can just copy and paste and do the next bit. Actually, no, I can't actually. Just realised I can't because it'll be all the way around, won't it? So yeah, I'll be quick as I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, going all the way up, and I realise I've done wrong again because that's white concrete. Hey, once again, folks, never record late at night. That's my advice. Whether you follow it or not, that's up to you. But like I say, yeah, it's not doing me any favours. Okay, so that's white concrete done. Terracotta on the inside. go. Let's get all that done there now. Okay, and now that's all done now. So we're going to put the doors in now. Now for these doors, I'm going to use red terracotta. Okay, you don't have to use my colour schemes. Like I say, I just think it stands out a bit more. Okay, I'm pretty sure they're all white, but we need something to stand out, don't we? And we're going to put them on the terracotta line. Okay, so that's 1, 2. In fact, what we can do actually, I've just remembered actually, use fake terracotta. Because obviously you're going to need access for all the shit, won't you? You just want to stroll around. So yeah, fake terracotta. We use the fake. It's fake. It's a fake. Okay, so I'll get rid of all that. In fact, what I'll do is pick and pick. Just realised I haven't gone all the way to the top on this one. Block pick and fill it in. There we go. Okay, so I'll get the fake ones now here. Have I done right on that side? No, I've done wrong. I've gone wrong again. See, it's going to be a comedy of errors tonight in this video, folks, so I do apologise. Okay, because I forgot it's the... no, is it? How big was the doorway? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. It was 8 high. 8 high, so that's right. That's right. That's wrong. Alright, so I'll start again. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 3 across. Okay, so the door is 7 high. Okay, might have to change it all later in the video if I get it wrong. So, but once again, put your fake blocks in. Now let's get your handles. Once again, I'll just be using. I mean, you can use buttons for handles, but like I say, I'm not a big fan. I'm not really a big fan of it, but you know, because but there's nothing wrong with using it at all. So we'll use the dark oak button. There we go. All right, so it goes on the left. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, same again. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. Come on the inside. It has to be on the right. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And this one will be on the right. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And this one will be on the right as well. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so let's go through the wall. There you go. Hey, it's all done. Right, so that's the doorway. And for any more buttons, I suppose. But in 1 second, let me just get the normal button there. Oh, we'll use a stone one to make it a bit more like a doorway. 3 at the top and 3 at the bottom. Okay, that's my little pattern I like to do. 3 at the top and 3 at the bottom. Okay, same for this one. 3 at the bottom and 3 at the top. Okay, that's all done. Right, so before I go any further, folks, I'll do my famous jump cut. I'm going to get this all filled in now from this hatch. Okay, so what you need to do next as well, so once again, get your white terracotta, put it on the black concrete line. Okay, so I'll just go around this hatch to give you an idea and fill it all the way up to the terracotta line. Okay, so that's all done there now. Not more further to go. Right, so you just fill in all these walls now. Okay, and then you do the same for the inside here as well. So like I say, this is going to be a slightly bigger room. So when you come into it, okay, just put down a black concrete line. Actually, no. You just use your white concrete on the grey line. Okay, so all these blocks I'm putting down there, you put your white concrete, you fill it all the way up to the roof until you hit the top part. Put a light grey concrete as well. Okay, like what we've been doing before. So it'll be all there for you. So fill it in now, this wall, and don't forget the doorway here as well. Once again, it'll be the same. Get your white concrete. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 6 and 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Go across at the top. Light grey concrete. Yeah, there we go. And once again, I'll just do a copy and paste. Okay, we'll use fake terracotta for this one. Like I say, if you don't want to use the red, if it's not your style or your taste, by all means, you can use any colour. Okay, so like I say, I'll just put this right on the grey concrete line. There we go. Oh, I realised I've gone too high. better. And I have to create that bit at the top. Done. Right, so I'll be back in a sec, folks. Like I say, you just need to fill out all those walls there now. And we'll come back in just a moment. Right, I'm back, folks. So this is the progression so far. So like I said, I fill in the interior with the terracotta, going all the way to the top of the hatch, coming down to the floor below. So you will need your dark oak fence. Come over to, like I said, we're facing the stern. That is the, let me get my bearings right. So that is the starboard side, because when we face the stern, it's on your left, and the port side's on the right as you face the stern. Okay, so come over to the corner, give yourself a gap of 1, and just take it all the way up to the top again. So this is a ladder access, going all the way up to the top of the hatch. Bit of a climb, but there we go. And go 1 to the right and go all the way back down. Now for the floor, I'm going to be using red concrete. Okay, go to each corner, fill it in. Like I say, you can use any colour you like, guys, but like I said, I'm going to be using this one. Alright, so that is now the hatch now done. So looking up, yep, that is the interior hatch. So we're going to come back into these rooms now. Now I'm going to come into the starboard side. I haven't done all the walls yet because I want to leave it a bit more open to show you a bit more how we're going to do this. So we need to put in one more wall, so get your light grey concrete, come to the back of the room where the centre access is, put down one line here because these rooms are going to be separated, and then get your black concrete, and then we're just going to fill it in white concrete. Okay, so we're going to separate the rooms, so I'll do this as quickly as I can. Okay, so these two rooms now are separated. Well, like I say, this next bit we're going to be putting like refrigerator pipes, basically the area to keep it cold. Also, we're going to put another flooring down as well. But so I'm going to just do a section here, okay, to give you an idea. So the top bit, light grey concrete again. Now to start off with, we're going to be doing the roof. Get iron beams. Okay, now starting from this wall here, give yourself a gap on 1, and where the light grey concrete, just take it all the way across. Okay. Now this is going to be repetitive. But what these are, they're railings basically for dangling meat, to hanging up meat to any refrigerate thing that needs to be refrigerated. Because I have looked at, there's very limited photographs of this area of the ship. Like I say, there wasn't really photographed well on the Olympic days either. So I have looked online. I could be wrong, I could have missed it. But there were like dangling hook rails. Okay, so this is where you want to hang any meat, any item that needs to be frozen, like I don't know, like a sack of vegetables or something. So take this, go all the way across the entire length of the room, and it's the same for this room here as well. So if you use your center bit as here as guidance, look up, go across by 1, so it'll be there, won't it? So let me just double check. Yeah, that's the center, go across by 1, and just repeat the pattern until you get to the outside of the hull. So there'll be there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. If you don't have this block, the iron beam, okay, if you don't have it, you can use this normal blocks if you wish. If you want to add this, like I said, just continue all the way. This goes to the end of the room itself, all the way down to here. Okay, so like I say, when you're coming across here, if you have the ability next, basically on this quote box to add another one, by all means go right ahead. If you don't want to add too much, okay. So like I say, just add it as you go. So gap of 1. So the next one is on this one. Gap of 1, because they were using all the storage of the ship to max capacity. Okay, so like I say, I'll just finish this one for this little corner. Once again, the floor is going to be red concrete. So I'm just going to do this area for now. So it'll be about here, won't it? Okay, so I'll fill in that corner. And I'll fill in that corner. Okay, so block, pick it, I'll fill it in. Now, the next bit we're going to do, like I said, this area was extremely cold, so you wouldn't actually be walking on a bare steel floor. Okay, so what I'm going to put down here is oak log dock. Okay, so basically put down 1. I'm going to leave a gap around the edge. Okay, so it's basically you can walk on this, so you're not going to get frozen to the floor. I have known that because your feet will get stuck, and that's not very nice. Okay, it will be extremely cold. Basically, I think they wanted to keep the food off the floor as well. That's in storage crate. If you don't have this block, you can always put a slab down, an oak slab. Like I say, it is on the iron packs. I do leave them in the description below. Like I say, I'll just keep going the entire length on the room. And like I said, this is the same for this interior space as well. Okay. Right, so I just want to make sure I've covered everything before I do another famous jump cut. There we go. So that's how it should look like. Okay, so basically the storage, the crates, everything will be off the floor. Right, so we've done that door. Yeah. So I just need to do the beams now, do the floor. And obviously when you do the wall here, you need your white concrete. Obviously the quartz beam is going to be in the way. You just remove it, going all the way to the wall. Okay, so in case you're wondering how that is, because it's going to blend in nicely with the wall. Okay, there we go. So you don't see any smooth stone. You can do with the black one as well, and the grey concrete as well. So you won't see any quartz or smooth stone or anything at all. So it's the same there. So I can fill in these walls now. Right then, so I've got a little bit of work to do. Like I say, add the railings at the top and do the floor at the bottom. I want to see what the end product looks like. So I'll be back in just a minute. Okay folks, this is how it should look like at this moment in time. I've still not finished all the walls off yet because we've got one more job to do. And also as well, you know the quartz box we put down at the beginning, you can replace now with white concrete. So I'm just going to come on the inside of the other storage area to show you what it looks like. There we go. I mean, I still need to put the beams on the top, so that'll be finished as well. But what we need to do next, you need a monster spawner. Okay, so we're going to do like the interior pipes, the refrigeration pipes right on the wall. Now what you need to do is place these on the walls, not the hull, just these interior walls as well. You can put as many as you like, okay. But I found that if I start on this doorway here, give myself a gap of 2, put down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, go up by 1 and do another 7, leave yourself a gap of 1 and then do another 7 and another 7. Okay, I mean I know it's not perfect, okay, it might not be everybody's cup of tea, but I found out if I did give another gap of 2, like I say, these are the pipes as well that are going to keep it all cold, keep it refrigerated. Like I say, you work your way across as well. I'll say I give another gap of 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Okay, so I just realised now a gap of 1 and then put down 1, 2. Okay, so there's that. These are the refrigeration units as well, so you just can't put them on the outside hull. Okay, so like I say, I probably would recommend you put them on this wall towards the stern, this interior wall, and this wall as well. And also you'll need to put them on into the spare refrigeration unit as well, this area here. Okay, so this will be the final jump cut folks, and I'll be back in just a moment with everything completed. And there we have it, my friends. We've come to the end now, so we're going to go through this door now to show all the completed work on the all-lock deck for the refrigerated area. So we'll go for this first door, and here we go. Here's the first refrigerated space. So you can put any sorts of cargo in here, you know, like eggs, vegetables, mutton, anything you like, anything that needs to be frozen. So we're coming through this doorway here, and this is hatch 5. Looking up, yep, there's the top of the hatch, and there's deck E there with the only open grate in there for you. Okay. So coming back into here, so there's one side of the refrigerating room. Okay, that's all there completed, all there done. Yep. So if you think I've deserved a like here for this video, folks, please give it a like or give it a share. Let me know what you think in the comments below. But like I say, it's just a storage refrigerated area. I'll go over to the starboard side as well. Okay, so like I say, I still need to finish the wall off. Still got the smooth stone still sticking out there. I need to put the quartz stairs on as well. Okay, so yep, so once again I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's, folks. Like I say, it's just one of these rooms that's been gone out of the way now, and I realised what is below there is the dynamos, the electrical dynamos area, basically where that power most of the ship as well. Okay, so like I say, folks, I'm going to leave it here now, folks. Once again, this is Normandie Junction signing off, and I'll see you all in the next one.